Good morning, everybody. I'm here at the hangar. It's been a while. I've been out here. I just haven't been doing any videography of what's been going on. But there I am. So I thought I'd come out today, see what's happening with Kay. Patrick's still doing a lot of work on in the background, and so we're still waiting for that, obviously. Other than that, I've got some other things going on with video. I'm gonna start helping HangaRatz with their stuff, doing some B-roll, that type of thing. But let's go in and see what's going on with Kay. I think the left landing gear is finally assembled, and I think they've done a small pressure check on it to make sure we don't have any leaks. So let's go check that out, and we'll see what's happening. Here we go. So we're out here with Kay. Let's see if anything's been going on with the bulkhead with Patrick. I don't think there is, but I might be wrong. Maybe he's been out here and I just didn't see him, which wouldn't be unusual. But yeah, it looks like he's got a little bit more done on this end piece up here. I think that's new. Pat is here. He's working on other aircraft. And that piece I was showing you that's right along in here, he put that in a long time ago. So that's I thought that was new, but it's not new. It's been on for a while. So I just wanted to keep you current on that. So everything else is the same as it's been. So correction on that, I was wrong. That has been there for a long time.
Maybe we can jump up there and rivet in this upper piece.
Cool.
Maybe I use Jordan.
Works for me.
Jordan with his forehead.
I knew a guy who did one with his thumbnail on it. That was crazy.
I learned how to drill a 40 on my thumb, through my thumb.
But there ain't no part numbers on here.
That'd make it too easy.
Yeah, how'd you know?
You know Doug?
We met briefly.
We met last time, I guess those are.
You can tell we met. He called me sir. Let me get this uncovered. Okay, so the gear is reassembled. Now the gear was disassembled and taken out, and it was inspected to make sure everything was going to be okay for reassembly. We didn't want any damaged goods, if you will. So we've taken care of the inspection. The inspection came back good. The pieces and parts were okay. It was NDI'd, non-destructive inspection was done to it. And so the gear company that it went to certified it was okay to reassemble and go fly again. So there again, this upper trunnion area along in here is what we've got to deal with when we get enough pieces up on the airplane to hang that. I mean, the upper pieces are up there, but able to locate the lower trunnions, we need the upper trunnion in place on the airplane, but we'll show that way downstream when we get to that point. Now, I understand the gear has been pressurized at low pressure because they put hydraulic fluid in there, and they had to check to see if there's any internal leaks. So get an idea what's internal to the strut. And I talked to the owner, Jim. Jim said that the struts are the same struts that were there originally. They did not modify the struts when they modified K. So that's not an issue. The only thing they did was put bigger tires under, and that was really the only thing that happened to the gear. So this is the gear, and get another angle on it here. We'll show you what's going on. You may hear some kids in the background making noise, which is okay. There's a aviation summer camp going on, and they bus the kids over here to the Vintage Flying Museum in order to see aircraft, warbirds, old birds that all fly, and they get a kick out of that. So if you hear kids in the background, that's what that's all about. Anyway, here's the gear. As I'd mentioned earlier, I've got some other dealings going on with HangaRatz, which is another channel, and I'm gonna link Bill's channel in the description box below of this. I'm gonna start helping him. There's not much to video on K presently, so he'll keep me busy with B-roll and doing interviews with his crew. He's got a very cool task. It's a hard task, but it's a pretty cool outcome when they're all through. But they have Jackie Cochran's Beech 18. That was her private plane. It's being restored by him and his crew, and it's really, really neat. He's got all of his details on his video channel, or his YouTube channel. So get to that, and I'll take you over there in here in just a second. But anyway, back to Kay. She's back to where she was. Has been for a long time and will be for a longer time. For those of you that may be new to my channel, the airplane had an accident about 18 months ago. Left landing gear collapsed and ripped out on landing, and so it's been a year and a half trying to slowly get her inspected and pieced back together again. Next big goal was to get the landing gear strut reattached to the nacelle area, the landing gear area, when we get all the sheet metal put back in, the good sheet metal, and then we can get her on the ground, get her turned around, and get the engine off, so she can go out. The engine can go out and get inspected. So that's the general plan. How long we get there, who knows? But I'm gonna pull out of here, and I'm gonna go over to the north hangar and bring you up to speed just a little bit with the Beech 18 and speed restored. So hang in there. Okay, so this is Hollywood Bomber, as the nicknamed it. Crew working on the aircraft. The story is that Jackie Cochran's private Beech 18, she was a famous female aviator. You'll have to look her up. And the airplane came to us, to the hangar, or to the museum, in pieces. And the crew chief and the crew working on the aircraft decided to call it Hollywood Bomber. The reason she's Hollywood Bomber is back in the 60s, Merv Griffin had bought the airplane from somebody, I'm not sure who. Anyway, she bought the airplane and flew his movie stars around in it for quite a while, and then he sold it. So it's called the Hollywood Bomber by the crew that's restoring her. Now, when this airplane came in, the engines were off, there was no wings. The wings are still here. The wings are okay. They're not installed. And they've been doing a ton of fuselage work. And there again, Bill and his YouTube channel, HangaRatz, link in the description below, will give you more details on this aircraft, but it's been in the hangar for quite some time. He's making massive progress here lately, and actually it may crank engines in maybe a month or so. It's that far along. So various people that have contributed to the aircraft, not modification, restoration. So I'm not going to go into depth because it's on his channel, but I'm going to start shooting B-roll for him, doing some interviews with some of his crew and that type of thing. So once again, it's just me staying busy with video and trying not to get too rusty with it, video content. But as you can see, they've got a couple wires. They still have to figure out where they're going to go. But the gentleman doing the wiring on this he's just fabulous. He understands where everything's going and where it has to go and how to connect it properly. So that is that. So I'm going to let it go at that. Please go see Bill's channel, HangaRatz, and like I said, the description will be below. And with that, I will say that's kind of it for right now. I'll get back with everybody as soon as I can. It might be a couple of weeks again, or maybe 3 or 4 weeks again. I don't know, but you all stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.